Hey, what's good, people, man? Platinum bearded red, yeah, man. Tell us on the back, let me dig it. Question, man. How much would you give yourself out of 10? 9, 8, 5, 4, 2. Now, before you think I've lost my mind and gone all arrogant, let me land, man, let me land. Alright, brother. There's a reason why I'm asking you this, yeah? But first, even being asked that question, how does it make you feel? And how does it make you feel even thinking about answering that when you look yourself in the mirror? When I look at myself now, I give myself a 10 out of 10. And so should you. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. And this isn't what you think. This really isn't about vanity. You know what I mean? Even though there's nothing wrong with vanity if it's all about yourself and all about trying to bring the best out of yourself. But this isn't about vanity in a shallow sense. Let's look at the number 10, which is why I said that I give myself a 10 and so should you. Well, to begin with, you've got the number 1. And that number 1 represents the fact that there's only one of you. Well, you say duh, obviously. But that goes a lot deeper than we realize, because it also means that there's one creator responsible for everything that we see around us. And that one creator didn't make no mistakes when he made you. No matter what you feel you see in the mirror, no matter what it is, that one creator that dwells within you didn't make no mistake when he made you. So that's the first thing. That one represents the fact that there was only one of you. And secondly, that there is one supreme being that dwells it, that gives life to everything. And everything that is beautiful with all its shades. And after the 1, you've got the 0. That 0 represents the fact that there was no one more beautiful than you. 0. And you are no more beautiful than anyone else. But the point is to focus in on your beauty, not someone else. The second thing that 0 represents, and this is the most important part, is the fact that just like we don't see God physically, we only see his expression through physical things. So whether that be a warm smile, sunset, stars, nature, we see his beauty and his power and his presence through physical things. But it's that which we don't see that gives it the beauty. So when we're walking around, we have to ask ourselves the question, where's our focus? Is it really on what we see in the mirror physically? Because ultimately, that which brings forth beauty really does come from a far, far deeper place than what's just merely physical. It's not an accident that when you see in the world of Hollywood and stuff, you got these, these actors and actresses, they've got millions of dollars to spend on makeup, lighting, angles, all the things that will give you the best look you can find, yeah? But whenever you see them in magazines, and they don't have that same makeup on, the same lighting, the same everything, they don't look so attractive. And it's not because they're dependent on the makeup, but it's more so because a lot of those people inwardly, their spirit is very ugly, which is why we've seen ourselves where you've seen certain people who at first glance look very attractive, but then when you get to know them, they don't seem so attractive, man. And it's got very little to do with the outer appearance, but more to do with what comes from, or what's been allowed to manifest from within. In the same way, you meet someone and you hear people say they weren't my type, but then the person quote unquote grows on them. And that's simply because they gave it time for the real essence of the person to come through, because it never was the physical. And again, it's another reason why you'll see how confidence is not something that comes necessarily from the outside, but it's something that you can't gain from looking outside in. You have to gain it from the inside out. And that's why I say you're a 10 out of 10, just like me. Platinum bearded red, tell us about them, yeah, man.